Welcome to Sports News. The president of the Nigeria Wrestling Federation, Mr. Daniel Igali, has assured the nation that Nigeria has top-flight wrestlers that will win medals at the All Africa Games. In an interview with Channels Television in Abuja, Mr. Igali says the selection process for wrestlers has been thrown open to enable all wrestlers showcase their strength and talent. He adds that all wrestlers that will represent the country at the Games will be picked strictly on merit, as the Federation is determined to take wrestling to greater heights.
I've been very impressed with the performance of the athletes here. There have been a couple of upsets. The standard of wrestling is quite high. They still have 6 weeks to go, so I'm very optimistic that they will hit the mark we hope to have them achieve before the Games. Without a doubt, I think this is the best thing we did. We opened it up to everybody, and so nobody can complain that they were good enough to have made the team.
And Rio de Janeiro is up against the clock to prepare for the 2016 Olympic Games as the one-year countdown begins amidst the construction setbacks and the discovery of harmful viruses in the water at one of the main venues. The first of 3 phases of test events is already underway. The test event focuses on open-air events for athletes to acclimatize to conditions similar to those of the August Games, and is also an opportunity for officials to test around venues. There are indications companies had not yet been selected to build at least half of the 8 temporary venues set to host events like beach volleyball and rugby. And the president of the International Olympic Committee, Thomas Bach, says that his organization will sustain a zero-tolerance policy for medalists if doping allegations are found to be true. Global sporting bodies have called for a thorough probe of the latest doping allegations after a report was leaked to the media claiming endurance runners suspected of doping had been winning a third of the medals at the Olympic Games and World Championships. The IOC today expressed confidence that WADA would get to the bottom of the case.
If there should be cases involving results at Olympic Games, the IOC will act with zero tolerance with our usual policy. But at this time, we have nothing more than allegations. And we have to respect the presumption of innocence for the athletes. So first of all, now it's in the hands of WADA as the competent center of both sports and governments to deal with this, and we have full confidence in their procedure.
Away from doping issues, President of South Sudan National Olympic Committee Wilson Deng Koirot is confident the unanimous recognition of the country's Olympic Committee would help the people in the war-torn country, especially the younger generation. South Sudan is officially the 206th member of the Olympic family following the recognition. Now South Sudan will send a team to the 2016 Olympics and to the Athletics World Championship in Beijing. That's all in sports news tonight. I'm Kayode Alayande. The rest of the news continues in just a moment.
The President of the United States of America, Barack Obama, says African leaders can stop the brain drain on the continent by providing for the youth in the basics of rule of law, democracy, governance, and peace. At a meeting with young African leaders at the Mandela Washington Fellowship in the United States, President Obama said many young, talented and well-educated people from Africa, the Middle East and Asia are staying away from their countries for lack of confidence in their success in their home countries. Activists say a Syrian government warplane has crashed in a marketplace in the northeastern town of Ariha, killing at least 27 people. Cynthia Are has more.
Well, thank you. The UK-based Syrian Observatory for Human Rights activist group said the crash occurred amid bombing raids. Ariha was one of the last government strongholds in Idlib when it was captured by Islamist rebels back in May. Then, according to military sources, pro-government forces in Yemen have launched a major offensive to oust Houthi rebels from an airbase north of the port of Aden. A number of rebels are said to have been killed as troops loyal to President Mansour Adrabu Hadi and militia units stormed the strategic southern base. Also today, according to a campaign group for Amnesty International, Brazil's military police have been responsible for more than 1,500 deaths in the city of Rio de Janeiro in the last 5 years. The group says it has found evidence that police killings were often illegal, with officers shooting suspects who had surrendered or had been wounded. There has been no response so far from Brazil's military police. That's the foreign news wrap-up. It's back to you, Amarachi.
Thanks a lot, Cynthia. And on entertainment news tonight, Sahid Balogun and his ex-wife, Fatia Balogun, have acted in the first movie after their divorce in May. Mayowa Ogundele has details and other stories. But we'd like to warn and inform you that some of the videos you're about to see contain flash photography.
Well, thank you very much. On entertainment news tonight, Africa's foremost female disc jockey DJ Cuppy has kicked off an African tour in Lagos, southwest Nigeria. The event, which was well attended by big names in the Nigerian entertainment circle, also was attended by big names from the business and corporate world. Well, some good news for the entertainment industry, as it appears that the corporate world is getting set to throw its weight behind it beyond giving ambassadorial roles. Entertainment news caught up with some financial bigwigs who reveal that concerted efforts are in works to grow the industry to the next level.
There can be a structure around it, and what we're beginning to see is there's so much talent out here in Nigeria. And if we harness it and the banks come in, you know, entertainment is going to be very big business.
Some of us are coming together and have discussed about putting venture capital in place to support upcoming talented Nigerian entrepreneurs.
And in a bid to revive reggae music in Nigeria, veteran singer Victor Essiet of the famed reggae group Mandators has convened a reggae roundtable conference to encourage reggae acts in the country. The singer, who had been in the news recently for controversial reasons, has enjoined other reggae acts to come together for an open reggae concert. Top film acts Sahid Balogun and Faithia Balogun will both feature in a movie by Mercy Aigbe titled Victims for the first time since getting separated. The estranged couple, whose divorce was completed earlier this year, will star alongside other Nollywood acts including Olu Jacobs, Juliet Ibrahim and Seun Akindele in the Lancelot Odua Emaswanye directed drama. And actress Chika Ike is currently working on a new film titled All of Me. The actress, who has been away for a while, is expected to complete the shooting of the new movie soon. And to new music, MCG Entertainment star artist MC Galaxy is out with a new single titled Go Gaga. The second crooner features dancehall star Cynthia Morgan and DJ Jimmy Jat on the DJ Breezy produced track. Rich and famous singer Praise has dropped a new video for his love song Lost in You. The video for the soulful ballad was shot by Josh Clark at the Constitution Hill Prison, Johannesburg, South Africa. And that's it on entertainment news. Let's head back for the main news.
Thanks a lot, Mayowa. And the main news again. The president says stolen crude oil monies stashed in foreign banks abroad have been located, as the United States authorities are working with the Nigerian government to ensure repatriation of the funds. Senate President Bukola Saraki has become the third leader in the new dispensation to visit Borno State, urging those affected by the insurgency to keep hope alive. The FCC has granted the Director General of NAFDAC an administrative bail after questioning him over allegations of contract scam. And 27 people have died after a warplane belonging to the Syrian government crashed into a marketplace during a bomb raid. That's news at 10 tonight. Thank you for watching. I am Amarachi Ubani. Good night.